It's Nicole Primo and we're back with another video. So for today, we will be reviewing Miss Anne Clutz Ultimate Beginner Brush Set version 2.0. So it looks like this. So this is the set. It comes with a pouch. You can actually reuse the pouch. You can store the brushes in the pouch if you like so they don't get dusty. Here are the brushes. The brushes actually has a pearlized finish on the handle. It also has Anne Clutz written on it, and it also has the function of the brush. So it has a gold ferrule and then it has soft synthetic bristles. When you receive your package, it already has parang care instruction card inside, and the first thing you should do according to Anne Clutz is you're supposed to wash the brushes. So I've already washed this using the Anne Clutz brush soap. So that's a very nice product. I recommend that you buy that. I'll review the brushes by using it. So this is like a get ready with me. I'll be putting on makeup. So you can see I'm barefaced. I'll be putting on makeup using the brushes of Miss Anne Clutz. So I'll start with the primer. So I'm using the Ellana Oil Control Makeup Primer. So I put on just a little. Just on my nose and my cheeks. I will be using the L'Oreal Infallible foundation in True Beige and Vanilla. So I mixed these two to get my shade. So let's start. For foundation, I will be using the flat angled kabuki. Yan. So try na natin itago ang ating mga imperfections. So right off the bat, the bristles are very soft. Medyo hindi naman siya malakas kumain ng product. And wala namang streaks. You can see. Wala naman siyang streaks na naiiwan when I put my foundation on. Looking at it closely, okay naman yung pagka-blend. Hindi rin naman siya kumuha ng sobrang daming product. Tapos, nag-apply naman siya very well yung foundation with this brush. Next step for me is the concealer. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in Cashmere. Just put here. Because we are reviewing the brushes, let's try it with the concealer brush. Ito, yung concealer brush. Parang okay naman siya. Mas precise mo malalagay. Kasi, syempre, mas manipis yung pag-guide. So, hindi rin siya streaky. Okay naman siya. It's not causing any creases while putting on the concealer. So, I don't put a lot of concealer. Kasi, lalo na this Infallible. Kasi, di ba, full coverage siya. Tapos, may lines na kasi ako around my eyes. So, if I put on a lot, lalo lang siyang maha-highlight niya yung mga lines ko. So, I try to put as little as I can. Yung talagang makakover lang yung darkness under my eyes. To avoid creases. So, okay yung concealer brush, ha? Okay din naman yung foundation brush, no problem. I'm gonna use a cream contour. I'm gonna use the BLK Multitasking Color Stick in Cocoa. Looks like this. Yan, BLK. So, I need to put this on. Since it's a cream nga, I need to put it on before mag-powder. Iset yung powder. So I will be using the contour brush for this to blend it out. So I like this BLK multitasking stick. Kasi di ba when you contour dapat hindi siya masyado yellow. Tapos hindi rin siya dapat masyadong warm. So this one has a cool undertone. So mako-contour talaga yung face mo. It creates the illusion of a shadow. So yan, you can see na may shadow dito. So after that, I'll set my face with the Perfect Diary Gudetama. So it's my favorite translucent powder for now. Pero OG ko pa rin talaga yung Coty Airspun, to be honest. So I'll be using the blush brush for this. I'm not gonna bake. Just put on a layer of translucent powder to set my makeup. I'm gonna do my eyebrows using the small angled brush. So as I said before, microbladed nga yung aking eyebrows. Kasi halos wala akong eyebrows. Small angled brush. Although I wish she had the spoolie at the end. Kasi yun nga, it's easier. So comb out lang natin. Thoughts on the small angled brush. So it picks up product well naman. Enough naman yung product na nakukuha niya. I used a pomade, so it picks up product evenly naman. I just wish double-ended siya. Or there was another brush na may spoolie. Kasi diba ang hirap magkilay ng walang spoolie. So yun lang. Yun lang yung wish ko. Pero okay yung thickness for me and yung density niya. Mas madali if it's medyo dense, medyo matigas siya para mas madaling mag-follow or magawa mo yung lines mo ng mas maayos or mas straight. So, I like it. Yung length din, yung pag nag-a-apply ka, okay din yung length ng brush. So, okay to for me. Next is we're gonna do eyeshadow. So, I will be using Cosmetics Squadlet mini palette. It looks like this. And Serene. I have difficulty putting eyeshadow on kasi hooded eyes ako, so wala masyado nakikita sa aking eyeshadow when I put it on. So I try to increase yung height ng aking eyeshadow. So this is how I put eyeshadow on. So first, let's do parang iset natin pa yung lid natin with a color close to my skin tone. So I'm using this color for my overall lid color. I'm using the eyeshadow shader brush for this. So after putting on an all-over lid color, I'm gonna try to put on depth sa eyes ko by using a darker color on my crease. I'm gonna use the small shadow blender. Looks like this. So I will be using this color. Always remember to tap off the excess. Tapos, paunti-unti yung dagdag. So, ako, I usually just put on my darker shadow until midline lang. I don't go all the way here. I just put it here. Kasi I just want to add depth talaga to give the illusion of a deep socket na eyes. If you're using another palette, it has the same concept. You use a darker shadow on the outer V here of your eyes para magkaroon ng depth yung sa eyes. So you can see there. So ang ganda rin itong Squadlet. Squad Cosmetics has very affordable products. They have very affordable products that are very pigmented. So you should try them out. Especially itong mga Squadlet nila. And the mini palettes, it's also very good. So the brush is performing very well. Kita naman, smooth yung application. Picks up product well. Hindi ka pinapahirapan mag-double dip dun sa palette. Tapos smooth siya. It's soft. Hindi siya masakit sa eyes. So this is my crease color. So yun nga, as I mentioned, I just put it until midline here. Then after, I'm gonna use this color for my inner lid. I'll also use the eyeshadow shader brush for this para ma-pat on yung color. So let's use the big blending brush. Ito, the big blending brush. Let's try and nagulat ako dense siya. Hindi ko in-expect na ganito siya ka-dense. Usually kasi the blending brushes are soft. You know, makatanggal ng sharp edges or sharp lines pag nag-eyeshadow. So it's a little stiff, but it does its job. Nakablend naman siya. Just to add an extra layer of drama on our eyes, let's use this sparkly shade. I'll just use it by patting it on my eye. Dito sa inner. Kitang-kita naman ang pagka-glittery niya. So that's our eye look using the Squadlet in Serene. It's nice, no? I think this palette, side review lang, is very nice kasi if you don't put on the glitter, pwede siyang pang day na palette. So you can go to the office, you can go on a trip ng yun yung gamit mo. And then for night, pwede mo siyang i-shift by just adding the glitter. So I think this is very nice for travel. So I recommend this very much. So I'll just be putting on eyeliner. I will be using the Maybelline Line Tattoo crayon pen. And I will also be putting on mascara, the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. So I'll be putting it off camera. I'll be back to show you guys my final eye look. Here's the final look for my eyes. So next, I'll put on contour. I know I put on cream contour kanina, but I just want a little more depth para mas lumiit yung face ko tignan. So I will use the Sleek Makeup Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette. It looks like this. So I will be using the contour for this. Just to add a little. I'm using still the contour brush, ha. You've blended out the contour. Tapos, magbo-blush naman tayo ngayon. I will be using Vice Cosmetics Aura Blush in Talyada. So, Talyada looks very intimidating on the pan kasi nga it's parang purplish red. Pero, it gives a very nice flush to your skin. That's why I like using this. And it's super duper affordable. It's only, I think, 149 pesos. So, when using Vice Cosmetics na blush, make sure to tap out the excess and put on paunti-unti lang kasi it's very pigmented. See? Sobrang onti lang nung nasa brush ko, if you can see. Pero, look. Ano na agad yung very pigmented na agad yung nasa skin ko. So, I put on blush more of paganito. Not on really on the apples of my cheeks kasi I want to give the illusion of a more lifted face. Kasi parang minsan, when you put blush on the apples of your cheeks, it makes your face look rounder. So, I tend to put my blush pataas. Itong blush brush, parang it's very dense for a blush brush. I'm not sure if it's just me, pero mas sanay kasi ako dun sa Real Techniques na blush brush, na parang may layer siya. Na parang it's more softer. Mas ano siya, mas madaling mag-blend. Second to the last step is putting on highlighter. So I will be using JCat's Triple Crown Baked Shadow in Dulce de Leche. It looks like this. So it's a baked eyeshadow but I use it as a highlighter. Kasi, ang ganda niya, super ganda niyang highlighter. It's blinding, pero very fine yung powder. So, it really gives a nice sheen to your face. So, I use this by using all the colors. Kasi you can see na meron siyang tatlong parang layers. But I swipe my brush across all 3 layers. Tapos, I put it here. Ako lang ba o parang wala? Parang the fan brush is not picking up the... Parang ito lang ata yung hindi ko masyado gusto. Or I have to do it multiple times. Ayan. So, you can see, when I angle my face, medyo hirap yung fan brush. Yan ata yung, ito lang yung brush na hindi ko masyado nagustuhan. I'm not a fan of the fan brush. I'm sorry. When you look at it kasi, parang masyadong hiwa-hiwalay. And, it doesn't pick up product nicely. Parang it's too soft and parang it's too big and soft for the highlighter. So I'll try sa my face, sa nose. Yun lang yung ayokong brush amongst the set, but all the others I like. It functions very well naman. I just need to put on lipstick to complete the look and then I'll give you my final comments. So here's the final look. For my final comments about the brush, I like it. I like the set. It's very functional. Kumbaga, all the brushes you can use for everyday makeup or even for events, when you have events, when you need to glam up yourself. Although, napapansin ko lang, show ko lang ha, I don't experience this kasi with my Real Techniques brushes, even if I've had them for a long time. But as you can see, meron na natatanggal yung ibang bristles. So, yung mga ganito. Madami siyang ganyan. So, I'm not sure if it's just mine. But it's not for all brushes naman. Pag ginanyan mo naman siya, hindi naman siya yung naglalagas. Hindi naman. But, parang may mga umaangat lang talaga. The only brush that I don't like in this set is the fan brush. Hindi ko siya type. Hindi ko alam kung I'm just not used to using a fan brush for my highlighter or it doesn't function as I want it to. So, yun lang yung ayoko. And also, yung comment ko lang with the small angled brush na sana merong spoolie on the end or another brush for a spoolie. Yun lang. Napansin ko is also the big blending brush. It's medyo stiff. I'm not used to a blending brush na stiff. I'm used to a blending brush na malambot, na soft when you blend out yung edges nga or yung crease mo. It's not bad naman. It functions as it should. It blends naman yung eyeshadow, but yun lang. Parang side comment lang na medyo matigas siya. If you're just starting or experimenting with makeup, I think the Clutz Brush Set is a good starter brush set. All the basic brushes are there. So I think if there's really something that Miss Anne could put in or add on is the spoolie. I'd rather have the spoolie than the fan brush. Yun lang naman yung comment ko. But the set as it is, I recommend it especially for people who are just starting on with makeup. It's really nice. If you like this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell button for a notification when I upload a new video. See you next time!